Something about being outside, it like eases whatever's going on. Any like hard things in life seem easier. I'm Summer Michaud-Skog. I am the founder of Fat Girls Hiking. I live in a van, and Fat Girls Hiking is my little baby. I love the word fat. I'm just gonna say that first of all. I was bullied and shamed as a child and called fat in a derogatory way, in a harmful way, pretty much my whole life. So for a long time, I didn't like the word fat. The word kind of came back around to me in my 30s, I guess, as a like, I'm gonna reclaim this word that people have used to harm me my whole life and take the stigma and the shame out of it. Culturally, it's not common to use the word fat in a neutral or positive way. The culture still needs to catch up. Fat Girls Hiking was really inspired by my desire to be with other like-minded people in the outdoors. I really wanted to have a space where I could unapologetically be fat and queer and have other people around me that understood that. And I wanted to have a space where I could go slow and, I wouldn't feel bad about going slow, that like people would support me in that. I used the Fat Girls Hiking as a hashtag, and people saw these really cool things I was doing in the outdoors, and I was really wanting to offer that representation of a fat, tattooed, queer woman in the outdoors. Like, I didn't see any of that when I started Fat Girls Hiking. So I started to lead hikes, and people used the hashtag, and I said, oh, maybe we can post other people's adventures and hikes and things as well, because the more voices we have, that it's more representation. And from there, people said, I want to have something like this where I live. And so that sort of led to the Fat Girls Hiking becoming a community. So many people I know who are fat like really desire that space where we can come together and we can be unapologetically fat. We don't have to lose weight before we can hike. We don't have to be hiking to lose weight. We can just fully appreciate and love ourselves as we are right here, right now.
I found Fat Girls Hiking after realizing that I no longer want to participate in the diet industry. I just had that moment where I'm like, I need to find other people who are like me and who just want to be outside and enjoy it and not worry about like how much kale I should eat that day or whatever. We're just enjoying being outside.
I reached out to Summer and volunteered to be the ambassador after I climbed Kilimanjaro, and I just felt like it was a space that fat people in general, especially women, just didn't realize how special it was just to go outside and hike. It was important for me to do something.
In 2018, I was actually attempting a thru hike of the Appalachian Trail. I was one of the only fat people, so like I had a hard time having like more of a sense of community and friendship. A lot of people just interacted with me in strange ways, and that made it just so much harder. So just like coming into this community and just like being around people who get it and just being out in nature together and having a good time has just been just life-changing, I would say.
All these ambassadors are like building fat community, which it's so rare to find those kind of spaces in our culture, and it's so important for us to have those spaces. It's about connecting with nature, it's about connecting with each other, it's about connecting with ourselves.
Fat Girls Hiking has really taught me that even if my outdoorsiness is just that I'm walking at a slow pace and just looking at trees and for birds, it's still an outdoorsy thing, and it always really felt like a title I didn't deserve, but now I'm kind of claiming it, just owning it, because I am.
I'm an outdoor girl. I feel like my best self when I'm outside. Modification is my superpower. I think anyone can do anything as long as we know our bodies and ask for how we can modify. And there's always places to go take a walk. We don't have to be climbing the 14,000 peak to have a great time. There's always places to take a walk with people that make you feel comfortable, and by the end you feel better about yourself.
The connections that I have made through Fat Girls Hiking have changed my life. Like Gina Marie, like my best friend I met through Fat Girls Hiking. I wouldn't have the best friends that I have now if it wasn't for this. And I know that I'm not the only one who has experienced that through Fat Girls Hiking.
She's my soul sister. Any space that Summer is in, I feel safe in, and I see her make others feel safe in.
I learned to reconnect to who I am through watching her do that, and the encouragement that she had to just honor my body, my heart, my mind, my soul, everything.
When nature is at the center of my world, I can just be myself in all the ways that I am. Being a weirdo, like hugging trees. It's fun.
I think what I would like to say is that you absolutely can be in the outdoors in any way that suits you, and you belong. And it doesn't matter what size your body is, what level of skill you have, but if you want to do it, you want to explore, it's yours. And don't let anybody tell you different. If you want to do it, do it.